Welcome to class, another episode of Ask the Teacher. And today is another day. We continue with questions in the area of sex. And yes, what do we have today? Thank you so much. Wow. Beautiful. Interesting question. What do I do if I'm attracted to a person of the same gender? What should I do if I'm attracted to the person of the same gender? An interesting question coming from a young person. And just like we said, we will be looking at what we call acceptable societal norms. And one of the things that has been said over and over again is that we are in the 21st century. And you hear people say we do not judge. And you hear people say you can love whoever you want. Yet, we need to put a number of things into perspective. Love as a word has various meanings. And the love that you love a brother is not the love that you love a lover. And looking at what we've been looking at, this person is talking about erotic love. And they're saying, what happens if I am attracted to a person of the same gender? I would want to say that the LGBTQ debate is a big debate. But as big as it is, there are things that we need to put in order. Nature teaches us that relationships, sexual relationships, are for male and female. Sexual relationships are for male and female. That's what nature teaches us. And so it is important for us not to get dissuaded by many things that are happening around us. And I know right, left, and center, we are bombarded with this information that it is okay. And like I said, scriptural truth, acceptable societal norms, common sense dictates a few things. Number one, common sense would dictate it is illegal to enter through an exit. That's common sense. It is illegal to enter through an exit. An exit is for exit, an entry is for entry. And so when we are talking about you getting sexually attracted to a person of the same sex, if you are men, how do you get involved? Because looking at the anatomy of a man and a woman, they were made as complementary sexual partners. That's the way they are created. And so any other form of trying to get it done between the same gender is actually beats logic, it beats sense. And I know one of the questions I've ever had, and this was asked by a class 4 student when a debate on LGBTQ was happening. This young class 4 student said, "But teacher, I have never seen a cock run after another cock. The cocks only run after the hens." And so, common sense, in the animal kingdom, it doesn't happen. Why should it be happening among men? There is a question of nurture versus nature, that some people will say they are built that way, they are made that way, and they just feel themselves attracted that way. I will want to say here on this set that there is no scientific proof that there are people who are born gay. Zero. And let it be understood that both nature and creation have people in male and female. When God created him, he made them male and female, Adam and Eve. It was not Adam and Steve. It was not Madam and Eve. It was Adam and Eve. So if you are attracted to sexually to a person of the same gender, you need help. And you need to talk to someone who can help you disentangle your emotions, because those emotions have been fired up by the information that you have received, distorted information that you have received. So you need someone who can help you disentangle those ones. So what do you do if you're attracted to a person of the same sex? One thing, get help, talk to someone about it. That's what the teacher has to say.